Hi folks, Puffin here with your Antifa News Briefa for January 4th, 2022. They kicked Marjorie Taylor Greene off Twitter. So that's good news. Of course, this is the Antifa News Briefa, so we are against fascism, which means we're against censorship. In this case, since she is a fascist, all sorts of things are appropriate to stop fascists and fascism. Now, it might just be coincidence or it might be really thoughtful of them to have blocked her from reaching people through Twitter at least a couple days before, 3, 4 days before the anniversary of the January 6th Trump insurrection, because she might be trying to do it again. As far as I know, Trump is still off Twitter, but of course, in the comments about this news story, I'm sharing links to my rap Regu Traders, Marjorie Taylor Greene verse, although there's also a Jaden X verse and a Lauren Boebert verse so far, probably more to come. But check that out. I'll probably put a link in the comments or description. But the you have to go by the link too because YouTube won't let you just search it up. Regu Traders, Marjorie Taylor Greene verse. Try it out. Anyway, uh, she got kicked off of Twitter, and so in the comments, you know, Trump trolls are whining about because they always speak as whinies. Um, you know, what about when it happens to you? Well, it's happened to me. I do want to say thank you to everyone for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching. I've been censored quite a bit on Twitter and Facebook. Twitter, for instance, suspended me 9 or 10 years ago. Twitter suspended me at least 8 years ago with no reason given, no explanation given whenever I asked them. So I always ask, where's my parade? Because, yeah, Twitter suspended me 8 years ago and nobody's like standing up for my free speech on Twitter. Even though I didn't say anything, they didn't, have any problem with what I did say, if I didn't say anything wrong. These people are actually calling for revolution and violent revolt and all sorts of things, lying about the Trump virus, trying to spread it like a genocide, succeeding. Um, So they need to be stopped. Every way you can stop them, they need to be stopped. And censorship, it doesn't really matter when what you're censoring was all written by Putin in the first place. It's not like you're losing anything. You can get another copy from any other Trump Putineer out there. They all say the exact same things. See comments on my videos to prove what I'm saying is true. They're all Trump Putineers, trolls, bots. They're all programmed with the same thing, whether they're human or bots. They're programmed with the same misinformation. I call it artificial stupidity. What we really need to worry about, not artificial intelligence. That can help save us. But artificial stupidity is going to destroy us if we don't counter it with some intelligence. So good job stopping that troll Marjorie Taylor Greene. But again, where's my parade for getting kicked off Twitter? Uh, Facebook bans me, gives me a month-long ban pretty much every time I come back on there. So I joke that I'm like Mark Zuckerberg's period. I'm only there for about one day a month, but I don't even go back on anymore. I've been on YouTube, and I certainly appreciate YouTube, but I do want to say this one thing. Um, I've been on YouTube for 15 years. Actually, yesterday, January 3rd, was the 15th birthday of my YouTube channel. So happy birthday to Puffin YouTube channel and to you for making it happen. The interesting thing about it is I have 1.25 million views, 1,240,000 views, and 1,240 subscribers. I've noticed something recently. Totally appreciate all subscribers, even if you're a bot or a whatever, a program, and you're a subscriber or a ghost or a fairy or an alien. I actually especially appreciate you guys. But anybody subscribing to my channel, totally appreciate it. I have noticed that I have about 1,000 times as many views as subscribers, and it's a little too close. Like, I'm very math minded, and so I've noticed that it seems like the only people who comment on my videos are trolls, Trump trolls. Thank you to the few other people who do comment. But right now, it doesn't seem like I'm getting 10 new subscribers every day or whatever. I'm getting, it doesn't seem like I have 1,000 or almost 1,500 subscribers and only trolls comment. It seems like at least as more and more subscribers supposedly subscribe, more people would comment. But it's just the same trolls over and over and over again. It makes me think that people don't really see my channel. Only certain trolls have access. I mean, people can see it, but it's what I consider shadow banned, most likely, held back from the general public. And who's subscribing, I certainly would like to know if you're people. But I do have the suspicion that I'm kind of in a corner of YouTube where, yeah, the trolls or whoever who are watching and regularly watch it, or maybe YouTube even assigns some trolls to make it seem realistic, but no one's really seeing it, and the subscribers are just generated. I don't think the views are generated. I think those seem kind of natural, although maybe some of them are. Um, but the subscribers seem to be generated to correspond to the views. I could be wrong, but it just seems a little too close that I get about a thousand views per subscriber. So when I get 1,000 more views, I get one more subscriber. When I get another 1,000 views, I get one more subscriber. It seems a little too close. So just want to throw that out there in case anyone else has noticed something similar to that. But a different type of censorship, even if they let you speak, they let your stuff be shown, they don't show it as much. And we know Twitter does this, we know Facebook does this, we know both of those organizations do this, not just a little bit, but a lot. They're saying it was their machine algorithm told them to do it. But of course, they knew it was going on, and they have known it's going on for sure since they've admitted that their machine algorithm told them to do it. But they haven't stopped it as far as I know, and that is heightening right wing speech because it's offensive and upsetting to the most people, say 99% of people, are offended and upset by it, and so they engage in the platform. Now, someone pointed out that on Parler, wherever they've scurried off to for their safe space for their Trump terrorism network, they don't engage on those platforms much because they don't have people to bully. And that's all they really want to do. All these Trump trolls want to do, Trump Putineers want to do on the internet is bully. And if they don't have an opposing person to bully, the platform isn't any fun to them. So that's why they want to be in the mix with the rest of us, but also why none of those things will ever succeed, because they're for the very smallest percentage of the population. Last news story I'll mention for the Antifa News Briefa channel today. I heard on the news yesterday on NPR. They did a study that found 21 million Americans believe the big lie. So there's 21 million big liars, ex-Americans, whatever you want to call them. Trump Putineers is what I call them. Mutineers or traitors do follow Trump and Putin instead of America. They can just betray Trump and Putin and come back to America. That would be great. But it says there's 21 million of them. I don't believe that. That's a survey, a sample size that's been extrapolated to say, well, if there's this many here and this many here, then there must be about 21 million in America. Well, they didn't call me. They didn't call most people because I think most people would vehemently say, hell no, we don't believe the big lie. We don't believe Trump, whatever. We don't agree with the Trumpsurrectionist. But they're trying to claim that about 21 million Americans agree with the January 6th Trumpsurrection. Problem with that figure, well, one problem is even if that figure was right, even if they could say there are 21 million Americans who agree, what they're trying to do with that figure is say there's a great divide in America between these 21 million who believe in Trump and these 330, 350, I don't know what our population is right now, 350 million people who disagree. That's not a great divide, okay? That's a small little speed bump over here and a big mesa or a big mountain or a big cliff over here. 350 million people versus 21 million people, it's not a lot. And even one of the trolls pointed out that that's within the statistical error of the survey they conducted. 21 million, there could be 0 Americans in America who support Trump. So where do all the comments come from? Foreign trolls, bots, Trump Putineers, Putin-paid troll factories. Bots, machines, and the algorithms that enhance all those things. Make them seem popular when they're just not popular. You don't want to see it in the streets, but you'll find out how unpopular it was if it was in the streets. I often say Trumpers are flat earth or Space Force in the streets, flat earth in the sheets, meaning they got nothing. They're always contradictory. They're always wrong. They're all about Space Force, which is completely unnecessary. And they're doing it to compensate for what they lack in their personal life. But we can have a revolution, pillow revolution, hashtag pillow revolution, in our bedrooms, from our beds. We can do it from home. We can boycott, we can strike, we can spread information online and use the internet worldwide to take over the world from all the bad guys. So let's do that. Thanks for watching and sharing. Thanks for watching my channel. Happy birthday to the Puffin channel. And 15 more years and beyond, 50 more years and beyond. Thanks for watching. Let's make it happen. Let's save the world. The earth can't wait. Hashtag AOC24. Let's get AOC in office and save the world together. Thanks. See you soon. Love you forever.